live? We are. We are live. Welcome to Benny's live stream number 5 on YouTube, number 28 on Instagram, and let me go online on Instagram. Excuse me. Let me go on Instagram. Boom. Welcome to live stream number 28 on Instagram. Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are. Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. It's gonna be very, very different from the live streams we had already. So just want to make sure I'm writing down YouTube live right now. Link in bio. So if you're watching this from Instagram, go back to my bio and check the link right there to join the YouTube live stream. You can have really, really good sound quality. You can have landscape video format, so this is a lot more fun to watch and to listen, because today we're gonna do something special. So let me get Instagram on my right. No, actually I'm gonna hold my phone right here. So turn this. Here we go. Now you can see me in full format, right? Welcome to today's live stream. It's been so much fun over this past weeks to just create those live streams. It was so much fun to come up with topics that are in the audio field. Some of them are more creative than others. Some are just like about mix engineering. Some are about making music. Some are about writing music. All that kind of stuff. Once again, if you're watching this from Instagram, go to my bio. There's a link that leads you to my YouTube live stream. I'm there at the moment. You can have much better quality, both from audio and video. So, yeah, this has been so much fun, as I said, and today's topic is really, really cool. I asked my Facebook and Instagram followers to send me over some samples, some recorded samples of their everyday life. So I received all kinds of samples, funny samples, weird samples, some I don't know, like samples I would have never expected to receive after I asked my followers to send me some stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a crazy kind of beat with those samples, and I'm going to show you how I work with samples when I record something on my own, how I slice them, how I use them with a sampler, and we're going to figure out how this works in Logic. And at the end, hopefully, I don't know, we come up with a very, very cool lit beat. I don't know yet. It could end up like being very horrible. I don't know, but we're trying to make the best out of it. And also, I wanna thank you once again for sending me these files. This has been so much fun already to just listen through these samples. And what I prepared is I listened to the samples, I loaded them into Logic just to normalize them, to have a decent volume that we could work with, and also not to hurt your ears when I play them back. But other than that, I didn't prepare anything. So we're basically starting from scratch again, and I can't wait to take you on this journey to hopefully a very dope beat. So I would say let's get right to it. Okay? Let's do it. So here we are in the DAW, and once again, if you're watching this from Instagram, check out the link in my bio. You can get to my YouTube page where I'm live at this moment. Check it out. You can have great quality sound, great quality of image as well. And this is gonna be lit. Check it out. Let me take Instagram to my right. No, I don't want to end the video. Okay, so I'm ready. Are you? Let's get right to it. I'm so excited about this topic today. It's gonna be so cool. And in fact, I did sample one or two samples too, because I just stumbled across cool sounds today, and I wanted to bring them in. So let's get to it. First sample is from Michael Einbinder. And I know he's in the chat right now, so hey, Michael. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot to welcome you with my fabulous jingle. Here we are.
It's Benny's Livestream. Broadcasting live every night, 9 p.m. Central European Time.
Every night, 9 p.m. Central European Time for 28 days straight. Can you believe it? I didn't when I started this, but now I finally achieved the level that it feels so comfortable to work in this environment. And it's so cool. So let's get to the beat. Once again, if you're watching this from Instagram, go to my bio. It'll lead you to a YouTube link, and you can watch me live on YouTube. So here we go. Michael Einbinder sent this. And it's even funnier if you know the background story. So he was drumming on his dog. He was petting his dog, and I think it's a very cool sound. So maybe we can do something crazy with this. Jan Fischer sent the sound of his toaster. Okay, once again. Toaster sample. Cool. Helio Egochi Inaba sent his cat licking itself. It's a really nasty kind of sound, but who knows what we're gonna make with it. Okay, this is gonna be so cool. Can you tell, like, this licking? It's nasty, but it's cool. I like it. Oops. Here we got the Autobahn in Germany, the German highway. So here we go. Okay, we got some pop in there, so we need to get rid of that. But other than that, okay, that's a cool sample too. I think I can do something very crazy with this, but I'm not sure where it's gonna lead me to. We're gonna find out. So let me just get this right here. Okay. So next sample is gonna be a fridge. I don't know who sent this, but I think it was a very long one, so we probably gonna select like the best part of it and slice this up so we can actually use it into our beat. Let's check it out. There's also like a beat into it. Yeah, there's a beat to it already, so we can work with that. I like the garden trimmer in the background as well. It's so cool. It's so random, and I love to work with random stuff because it leads you to places where you would have never expected to end. Okay, you get the idea. It's drumming on a fridge. So this one, I won't call any names, but somebody recorded his own process of peeing. Check it out. He's peeing a waterfall. All right, thank you for that. So, somebody just recorded a river. Ah, nice. I love recorded samples that are already giving you such a warm feeling if you just listen to them. So we can definitely implement that into our beat. So this was a shopping cart. I recorded this one. Also some wind issues. Wow. Okay. Also, I recorded this one with this exact same shopping cart. The zip sound at the end was really cool too. Maybe I'm going to use that too. So this shopping cart was so much fun to play around with if you're looking for sounds, because it holds so many sounds. You can like drum on the sides. You can knock on the shield where the baby's supposed to sit in. And all the people around me were looking like crazy, like I was some kind of douchebag that wearing my breathing mask, and they thought I came right out of the I don't know, somewhere, something crazy. Okay, so walking sample. I don't have any name for did I record? No, I recorded this one. This is the walking sample that I recorded earlier this day. That's me walking on the street and snapping a little bit of a beat. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be very useful. So some table drumming. I don't know how close the mic was when he was actually recording his pee. I'm pretty sure it was his pee. He called it pee. So that's my hiccup. I did that. I had a terrible hiccup just like an hour ago. Oh, this is a rubber ball hitting the ground. My girlfriend sent that to me. That's really cool. That's very bass heavy. Might be using this as a, I don't know, a kick drum or so. We're gonna figure that out, right? That's an not amplified bass string. Also sent by my lovely girlfriend. Thank you so much. One more. Washing machine. Don't know who sent this. Pretty cool. Makes you feel very clean, right? I like it. I like it. And I also can imagine like splitting these up. For example, why not do it right away? So I'm gonna just go ahead, pan this one. So I just split the samples, half, around about half, and pan them hard left, hard right. So let's see how this sounds together. And I really like the fact that this has pitch, like, so we can definitely use that into in a musical key. So that's gonna be lit. Okay, so right before I started my live stream today, I was watching a live stream by Rick Beato. Rick Beato is a wonderful educator on YouTube. You might know his videos with him showing his son's perfect pitch. So he was playing a chord, and like his son names every single note of like this polyphonic chord with up to 10 voices. So check out Rick Beato if you don't know him. And he was having a live stream, so I just took my phone, recorded the live stream from Rick Beato right into this microphone, and this is what I came up with.
From them saying that you can't use it, and so I watched the video and it just was silent when I was listening to it.
Silent.
I love the Flaming Lips. Seen the Flaming Lips play a bunch of times. See, somebody wrote that. Have I ever heard Chinese music? Yes.
I love it. I love Rick's videos, and I think I wanna just tag him after we created this beat. So these are the samples that I got sent. I think this is very creative, and we're gonna have some fun with this, right? So first of all, I really like the one that had some pitch to it. So let's start with this washing machine. Why not? I mean, nobody gets hurt, and we're gonna fool around with the signals that we have. Okay. First thing I do. Let me listen to this one more time, and let me figure out if there's any kind of tempo in there. So maybe we can find a rhythm, because a washing machine is working in a rhythm, right? It doesn't just like change the rhythm of the washing sequence just randomly. So I think there must be some tempo information in there. Check it out. So what I hear is bong, dong, bong, dong, 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 bong, dong, bong, dong, bong, dong, bong, something like this, right? And let me check the other one. I can definitely hear some beat in there, don't you? So let me put this on a tempo. First of all, we need to find the tempo. Okay, I got this thing called Quick Gnome right here. It's a nasty sound. It's a very nasty sound, but you can easily like find the tempos. Unfortunately, you can not tap a tempo, I guess. Okay, so I don't have something to tap the tempo here, so we need to figure it out. Okay, it's a little slower, I guess. Faster. That seems about right. That seems about right. So what I'm gonna do next, let me just slice this up and see what happens. So I go to Logic, go to slice mode, and okay, so it doesn't automatically find the right transients, so I'm gonna dial them in manually. And this is a very important part right here. This seems like a riser to me because it's like a new beginning of a cycle. So I want to just save that as a special. So I duplicate the track, put the down, and put it at the very beginning. There we go. And I call this washing machine riser. Boom. And now I'm trying to figure out where I want to set my transients here. So I guess yeah, this first transient seems right. Okay. Okay. Like, seems like a transient right here. This right here is a transient. This is no transient. This is a transient for sure. Yep. Right here. This is transient. And right here. Okay, so let me slice this up, the transients markers now, and see what we're getting from this. This is like an upbeat. This is like an upbeat too. Oh. So usually the transient detection is a lot better, but since this is such a weird sound, it has some problems to find the transients. Boom. Okay, so I can work with this. So what I'm gonna do next is I wanna fade those in so I don't have any clips and clicks when I put them into a sampler. Boom, boom. Okay, so, and I love Logic for this feature. You can easily just put them into the sampler of the internal Logic sampler. So what I do is first I need to export them as audio files. Why do I do that? Because I added some fades. Then we go to BENNI JUD beat making sample. So here are our samples sliced. Go. Boom. And as you can see, any sample is now recreated with the fades. And all I got to do now is I load in these one more time, all in one track, and now I create a sampler track. So I'm gonna use a range from C-1 to, yeah. Okay, here we go. And now we created a track. Now I can actually play it with my MPK right here. Okay, so you get the idea, right? So I got this sampled, and this is my washing machine samples. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I want to create something like a ambient sound with this. We got the riser, we got oh yeah, we wanted to do this stereo thing. Let's try that. Boom chuck, boom chuck. Here we go. I bounce this as a stereo file now. And here we go. This is our ambient washing machine. So cool. So now we got a cool stereo track. And the cool thing is, now that I have this in my sampler, this is the EXS24 by Logic. I usually use battery 4, but sometimes I use the EXS because it's so easy to do. And I usually put my samples in mono so it doesn't overlap with other samples. If I'm going to play a sample, the other sample stops. Oops. Back. I already can have fun with this. It's so cool. Let's get to the next element. So I think we got the washing machine covered. We got a riser. We got a ambient, washer ambient, and we got our washer sampler. Here we go. Let's take the next one. Okay, so this is going to be very easy to put on a sampler. We're going to use the slice for this, and we're going to split it at the transients. And as you can see, the transients are detected really well. So what I'm going to do is same thing. I want to export them as audio files. So I'm making a new folder. This is called Mike's dog. Boom. Port. Oh, oops. That doesn't matter. Forgot the fades, but it won't matter. Cool. So, oops. I re-import the files of Mike's dog all on one track. And I do this complicated way because I don't want to have any clips, but it would have worked the other way too right now, to just go ahead and have these files, send them to the sampler directly. Go. Boom. Mike's dog. Cool. So the toaster. Gonna do the same thing. Very same thing. We take it as slice. Slice it up for the transients. Put it into a sampler. Toaster. Boom. We are. That's a toaster. Is that cool? Yes, I think it's really cool. Okay, so the cat. Okay, that's really hard to get something something very defined out of this, because the background noise is very loud and the actual sound is very, very low. So I think it's hard to identify this one. So I'm very sorry, Helio, but I think I will leave it out for the moment, but I might come back to this. But thank you so much for sending in the file. I might use it as an ambient noise later. We're going to figure something out for this. Okay, cool. So here we got the Autobahn. First of all, we getting rid of this wind. So we do a high pass. Pretty high. It's a highway, so we do a high pass. The wind noise is very bad at like 550-ish. So we got it cleaned up a little bit. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's more of an ambient sound. Highway ambience. So I don't want to crop this up into like anything playable, because there's no transient information in there other than the wind energy, but we don't need that. Okay, this is a honeypot. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I really, really love this one. So we do the same thing. We slice it up to transient marks. Put it into our sampler. Honeypot. Boom. Here we go. I can play it. That's so cool. I love it. It's so easy to do, but it's so much fun. Okay, so we got a fridge sound. Check it out. That's a lot of samples, so we just make a quick listen through to check out which samples we're actually going to use. We don't want to end up like with 1,000 keys of samples, so we take the best part out of it. Can already tell from the look that this is going to be very interesting. Oh yeah. This is a very cool sound, so I want to grab that. That's a cool part too. Okay, that's more or less the same sound. Pretty consistent. Let me take one more from the front. Oh wait, I love this sound. This one is really cool. Yep, they're cool too. So I'm gonna get rid of these guys. They're good too. This itself could be a beat. Oh, this one is really nice. Nice smack. Oh. Okay, I think that's enough for this kind of source. So we split it, we slice it at the transient marks, and once again we take it into our sampler called fridge. Okay, so let me check it. Oh, we can work with that. That's cool. That has a lot of drum sounds in. The P. Okay, we keep that as an ambience. No transient energy right here. Also, with the river's gonna be a ambience. Shopping cart. This is gonna be fun too. Same thing here. We gonna filter out some wind noise. Okay, bounce that real quick. Boom. Now we got it with the filter. And once again, go trim at transients. What the heck? Sampler. Boom. Here we go. Shopping cart once more. This is very good. We're gonna take the same thing. I wish I could speed up this process. If this was a prepared YouTube video, I would like do a time lapse or whatever, but we're live. This is live. It's happening right now, right here. Can you believe it? You should. Stuff takes time. Yes? So, maybe I grow some respect in you for producers now because everybody's doing this all the time. Check it out. Incredible, right? Okay, so we're gonna slice those at the transients, make a new sampler track. This is called Shopping Cart 2. Boom. So we can get rid of this audio. Walking sample. Same thing. Same thing. We're gonna split those at the transients. And we're gonna create another sample track. Walking Dead. By the way, I didn't see Walking Dead. Is it worth it? Please leave a comment. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. Table drumming. Never fail with table drumming. Transients. Boom. Table. Here we go. Pickup. Pickup, same thing. Transients. So we're gonna take this into a new sampler. Hiccup. This is the ball. Sampler, track. Ball. Boom. Bass string. Also some transient information here. Boom. Bass string. I just speed this process up a little bit so we can get creative. Washing machine. Oh no, it's Rick Beato.
Thing that you can't use it.
Okay, I want to slice this too. And I want to I want to put this into a sample track as well. Rick Beato. And I mean it, you should check out his videos. He's amazing. And okay, so I just ignore the cat for a minute. Sorry, Helio. Don't be mad at me. Or I make a beat just with the cat. Okay, cool. So now we got something. We got a lot of playable stuff. We got a lot of instruments here so that we can work with. First of all, I want to set a key for this song. So I think the washer is like the only happening instrument that is in a key. So let's find the key. Let me pull up a piano so I don't have perfect pitch. We can check it out. Boom. Probably is a G. Not really a G. It's somewhere in between a G and A flat. How can I pitch that up a little bit? Don't know how it works in Keyscape, so I use a different instrument. Let's just take contact. So we're in the key of somewhere in between G and A flat. So I prefer G. We could also just go ahead and pitch these guys down a little bit. I'm gonna take the waves on shifter for this. So this is very cool to just pitch it down like simple sense. Let me load a piano here. Let's take, I don't know, the Gentleman, just for the sake of it. Okay, sounds about nice to me. Sounds about right to me. This doesn't need to be perfectly in pitch at the moment, but just to get things going. Also, what I really like about having these guys in samplers now is that I can easily manipulate them. So check it out. If I, for example, take the honeypot, I can easily go ahead, tune them down or up, and I can do all kinds of craziness with that. That's really cool, right? Okay, so this is very cool. I like stuff like that. You can do a lot with stuff like that. Okay, so I want to find something that I could manipulate and make work as a kick drum. So let's find something. Mike's dog would work. Sure. Can I show you how I do it? Okay, would probably work better as a kind of tom or like a bongo, conga, whatever. Well, let me figure out something else. This is an effect. And this is going to be our snare. I can already hear that. I can already hear that as a snare. Oops. Yep, that's gonna be our snare. I know that. Okay, let's find a sample for bass. Kick. Maybe I can turn down this step. Yep, there is one. Let me figure it out. Here we go. Here's our kick. Boom. Kick. I want to get rid of these. We got a rim click too. Okay, so we got somewhat of a tempo from the washing machine. I don't want to exaggerate it too much, so let's do it to 70, just for the demo's sake. And I'm gonna put all of these guys to the back because I want to work here in this area, just like I do with every beat that I make. And I think I want to start with a cool kind of kick pattern. So okay, this is like my favorite sound for kick. Let's start with some ambience. I feel like it. River ambience. Oh, it's so. It's so nice, right? So we're gonna use it as kind of like a vinyl crackle, but we're gonna use this sample. It makes you feel so relaxed, right? I'm gonna filter this out a little bit. Filter this out, put it on spot. Got it, snap into our beat. Boom, and I'm gonna loop this thing. Or maybe I just repeat it. I don't know, repeat it 50 times. So I can just do a crossfade. Boom, I think that's a little more natural. Not like that. Freeze the crossfade. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so we don't do that. Okay, it works a lot better like this. And I'm gonna just do one more region bounce. We got this as one region. Also, what I want to do is I want to take all the audio tracks, which are blue right here, and set them to no input. Okay, so this is the ambience for our track. Nice, right? And I don't want to start with the kick. I don't want to start with the kick. I want to start with some kind of percussion loop. And let me see what I can find here. Jew. So nasty. Okay, let me get my kick track. This is cool. I'm just fooling around now. Something like this might be cool. 3, 4. So I think I want to use this. Also, I want to quantize it. I want to filter the lows out. I want to spread this out way far. Oh, there's no stereo track. That's the reason why. Okay, so let me do some duplicates of that. Work. Left. Mid. Work right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I played 3 instances. Like this one. I like that. Okay, and all of these guys, I want to mute them. Okay, this is gonna be way right. Get rid of the rest. We get this on the right side. We get rid of that. So what do we want to have in the middle? That in the middle. I want that in the middle. And I want this on the left side. So we get rid of everything except that. So now it sounds a lot cooler, right? I'm gonna send them to a bus. I'm gonna call that perk or percussion, obviously. Sounds like some relaxing kind of music production right now. That's cool. I also I let my intuition drive me here. So my intuition is the bus driver from here. I don't know why, but I feel like I want to put a gentle mono delay on this middle element. Maybe I don't want it. I don't know. Maybe I put a slight like slapback delay on that. Just see what happens. I don't know. I like it. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. Let's add a beat. Oops. And just beat those 50 times. I don't know. We're going to figure out the arrangement much later. But yeah, I want to create something like a beat. So I take this part right here and just go ahead and find something cool. Made a kick. We got this. This is also a very cool kick. So, okay, why not? So this is my kick. I'm gonna use it in polyphone mode. So I used 2 keys. I got one cool kick sound in this walking sample that is on the D, and the other one is here on the B flat. And I'm gonna use them together. So that's why I turned it into polyphone mode. Okay. Okay, I also want to duplicate those because I think I want to treat them separately. Dude. So this is gonna be my kick pattern. Just put it in randomly. And also I want to put these onto the B flat. So okay, let's start manipulating this. First I want to add a transient designer. And I use the one from UAD, SPL. Boom. So I can control the transients a lot easier. Cool. Same thing for the second kick. I just copied this over. Needs a little sustain because it has a lot of low end energy. Okay, cool. That sounds cool to me. So I want to work with audio, so let's put them into audio files. Oops. So I just layer these. And also I can get rid of the flam noise now that I have some audio. I want to save this sampler for... Now let's get started into some detail work here. Let me check the phase here. So we got, let's flip the phase. See if we get more bass. Nope. Turn it back. Okay, so I want to keep this as my main kick. I just want the other one for the top end information. Want to add some bunch of top end right here. Low end, sorry. Nice. Okay, so let's add the snare. Here we go. Cool. We got two very good samples, so check it out. Don't. That's very cool. I think that's a wonderful sound. I would just want to copy like the 4 beat of every second bar because I think I want to treat this with a lot of reverb. And also I need to hit the restroom after I've done this because this river noise makes me crazy. But I'll be back like in 2 minutes. Okay, I want to add a bunch of reverb to this one. Actually, to both of them. Yeah. I like it. More reverb. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I bounce these as audio tracks because I like to work with audio. Go. Boom. So these are my snares now. And I also want to create a bus for those called snare. Oops. Get rid of those samples right here. Okay, so what I want to do is something cool. I want to take this snare head. Oops. and I copy it over to a new track. I take it backwards, and I want to create a rise to this snare hit. Oh, check it out. That's some ear candy, right? I love stuff like this. Okay, so I let you listen to the beat for a couple minutes because I need to hit the restroom, but I'll be back. It's live, so we need to do this short intermissions, and we're gonna see what happens after that. Enjoy. All right, I'm back. How do you like our beat so far? It's cool, right? Okay, cool. So now we have a very cool kick sample. We have a very cool snare sample, and I think now we need some harmony, right? So let's take a look into this washing machine again. I think that's gonna be very cool. First of all, I'm gonna change the battery of the camera real quick. So yeah, here we are. Here we are, front camera, but I got some pre-charged battery packs. Let me play the beat while I do that. Here we are, back with the DSLR. Okay, I think the beat sounds dope so far. Let's check out the let's check out the where is it? Washing machine? Oh, it's in the top. Forgot. But we did. Here we are. I think that's a pretty cool pattern. So check it out. 2, 3. Oh, I like that one at the end. Didn't. That's so trap. That's so much fun. Oops. Bad from my side. Here we go. I just love stuff like that. I mean, it's so much fun. And these are like everyday life sounds, right? It's incredible. And it sounds so organic. It sounds so cool. But let's let's get even crazier with this, okay? So let me copy this washer a couple times, and I want to do something crazy with it. Okay, so I want to keep this as my main pattern, and I want to do some crazy pitch stuff with it. So let me think of something with pitch, melody wise. Okay, what I want to do is, I don't do it with multiple tracks. I'm gonna draw in some automation right here. And what I'm gonna do is, I wanna go chorus tune, picture, chorus tune. Let's see what happens if I here. No, not the pitcher. I mean the pitch tune control. Okay. Control tune. Chorus tune. Is that it? Yep, that's it. That was what I'm looking for. What I was looking for. Get rid of this. What I want to do is I want to create a kind of top line with this pitch automation right here. So as you see, if I move around this line right here in automation, it changes the tune of my sample. So check it out. So what I want to do is I want to create some crazy kind of synth style line with this, and I want to do this. Okay, so let's just play around. And we need to make it exactly the length of the note. um, there must be an easier way to do that, but I'm sure because I don't really do this as much. I usually just duplicate the tracks and set the pitch to where I need it to, but this way I can also do some slides into another pitch within the tone, so that's really cool. Dun. Want to glide those down? I think I want to start the pattern again, like a 2-bar pattern. That's cooler. Yeah, I want to get rid of these. I don't like that melody. Nope. Keep it there. Maybe -2. And I just copy over this whole thing to the next one beat. Boom. I like that. This was so much fun, right? This is a washing machine. Can you believe it? So we can even go crazier with this. So now that we have like a tonal pattern, so let's just first bounce that as audio because I want to work with audio. Here we got our washing machine. Boom. I leave this just for the possibility to go back with into MIDI. Sounds like I don't know, like Lil Wayne or so. I want to distort it a little bit, so make it nastier. Also, I want to put in a compressor that I'm going to sidechain with our kick, just to give it some movement. Doesn't matter which kick we're going to take. I kick 2, kick 1. Here we go. Badass washing machine. You say it right. Bravo. This applause is just for you, Mike. All right, so let's take kick 2. Let's give it a room. I want it to be a little wider. I already got the feeling that this is gonna be our main sound to the song, so I wanna make it very, very atmospheric. I wanna make it very ambience style, so we don't actually need to put in a lot more instruments to make this fat and slamming. So I put on a room just to give it some depth and some width as well. I also gonna put on a delay. Let's do something crazy as well. I don't know. Why not? Today's crazy day. So this is my favorite delay for doing crazy stuff. Ooh. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for right now. I'm just on the hunt. Let's go to sound design. This sounds like something that I'm looking for. Okay, let's make this thing super wide. I use a different compressor for sidechaining. Okay, I'm missing some kind of hi-hat. So let me go for a hunt. Maybe we can use the toaster here. Here we got our hi-hat. Oh, I have so many ideas with this toaster. Thank you, Jan. Okay, I'm gonna use this as some kind of 808 hi-hat, but I'm gonna use the toaster instead. Here we go. Let's see. Note repetition. Hard to toggle between English and German, because my logic is all in German. Okay, so I start with 16s. Okay, why not? Just take it from here. I always forget that I need to leave it open. I'm not going for 64 note. Okay, I think I want to put it into a 16th triplet. So I kind of get a feel between... I kind of get the feel between the swing feel and straight feel. Or maybe I just go ahead and do the straight ones first. Why not? Just so we have a starting point. 2, 3, 4. So cool. That is so cool. And can you believe it's all live sounds, everyday live sounds. So now we got the first hi-hat thing going. It's not the last. here's what I want to do, and this is also some ear candy. I want to manipulate this one really bad. Get rid of this nasty click. A little more transparent. So here's what I want to do with this. I want to add some cool rolls. Very 808 style. So check it out. Oh, I thought it was not recording, sorry. Let me show you my keyboard real quick. Might be interesting for you. So I use the mod wheel to actually play with the rhythm. So once again, okay, so I want to put them down here, bind them as one MIDI, and I want to bounce. No, I don't want to bounce this. I want to keep it in MIDI. Why do I do that? First of all, I want to get rid of okay, we're gonna do this overlapping. So I'm putting these hard left and putting these hard right. So I actually copy this one over, add some rolls right here. I'm just fooling around. So, and here's what I'm gonna do with these guys. I want to make them super wide. Oh, I need something else. I need something like the crystallizer. Love this plugin. It's actually not doing what I try to achieve. So let me try something else. Okay, I think I can get there with just EQ. We're gonna get very drastic with the EQ here. Okay, so I think this is what I want to do. Copy this one with EQ setting that we have. And what I want to do is I delay one side by, I don't know, like a couple ticks. It must be around 20 milliseconds. Yep, that's okay. So we get some wideness. So we wideness. So we get some width of these rolls, and I want to make them super wide as well. So I put them into a bus that I will call hi-hat track. Boom. Here we go. And also I needed to create a track for my snares. Put them up here. I got all of these together. I'm going to create a kick track as well. Boom. Kick. Kind of like that. It's pretty random. It's pretty random, but it sounds cool to me. There we go. Okay, so the only thing that I want to play right now is some bass. So I think I grab my bass and I play some onto that. I can hear some nasty bass in there. Something like this. Something like this might be cool. Put in an audio track. One. Boom. Sorry, you guys cannot hear my bass. Now you can hear it. Here we go. 2, a 1, 2. Again. I just adjusted my tuning to the washing machine. I never thought I'd say that, but I adjusted my tuning to the washing machine. That's so cool. So I just fool around with the bass. Let me check it out. 2. That was cool. Okay, I want it simpler. More like an 808. Cool. I think that's cool. Here we are. Okay, so I think I want to distort this very bad. Pick it up. I want to destroy this sound a little bit so it fits the sound of the washing machine. Let me take CLA. Get rid of some nasty top end right here. Nasty. I want to make the low end a little more consistent, so I take a multi-band compressor. Like the C4 for that. And last step is going to be a sidechain with the kick. Cool. All right. So let's just put in like one or two more elements so we can take some more of our recorded samples in. I think I want some more ambience. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna take this ambient sound of the washing machine, because we manipulated this other sound so much, we can easily go for the washing machine. Sounds like a swarm of bees. Oh, I dig this one. Put in a side chain. kick a little bit. And here's something I did in the fat. We're just gonna end this first part, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. See you again.